Hey guys, Guy Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. I got some great info for you for the Upper Kern River, Lower Kern River, and Lake Isabella, so stick around. Hey, you know, this time of year, it's always interesting. You know, the Kern River Valley becomes this really beautiful place. Everything's really green. Wildflowers are starting to bloom. The river starts becoming alive, and we start having some fantastic fishing, not only in the Upper Kern, but the Lower Kern and Lake Isabella, and then all the creeks that we have that come into the Upper Kern and the South Fork of the Kern. It's just a great area to come up and go fly fishing. So I hope you guys come up sometime this year and check it all out. It's a great fishery. It's a lot of fun. There's miles of river to explore. You know, a lot of people don't know that the Upper Kern River is roughly about 70 miles long, and the Lower Kern is roughly below Lake Isabella, is about the same. And then we also have the South Fork of the Kern, which runs through the Golden Trout Wilderness into the Inyo National Forest, down into a bunch of different wilderness, the Domeland Wilderness and the South Sierra Wilderness, and then comes in on the other side of Lake Isabella, so that's kind of neat. So you can fly fish for golden trout over there. That's a lot of fun. So big fishery, lots of water to explore, and not see a soul. That's what's so neat about the Southern Sierra. Water temperature on the Upper Kern is 57 degrees. A great temperature to go fly fishing, that's for sure. You can see the water, it looks pretty amazing. It's got some a little bit of tinge to it, a little bit of murk to it, but not much. It looks great. And you can see a guy fishing out there behind me. He's doing a little bit of nymphing. There he is. And it's pretty cool. I would definitely be fishing here, fishing some stoneflies, fishing down deeper, and getting my flies down in the bottom area, bottom water column for sure. Haven't seen anything hatching as of yet, and it's about 11:30 in the morning today. Again, you know, the weather's going to be about 80 degrees. Well, here we go. Probably expect another plane, but the weather is going to be in the 80-degree mark. So something to think about as well. You know, fishing this week. Friday, it's supposed to cool down again, down into the 50s and be cold, and then it's supposed to rain again on Sunday, I believe, or possible chance of rain. But right now, through the week, it's awesome, it's beautiful. The middle section is fishing great. Yeah, so right now, I would definitely be nymphing, maybe a dry dropper. It's not, you know, the flows aren't that big right here in the section I'm at. It's like, you know, 500. And you can get by with a dry dropper possibly, or even just using a Euro style without an indicator. You could use an indicator. Whatever you're comfortable with will be sufficient. You can have a great time with all those techniques. Streamer fishing, be using some streamers. Use something a little bit brighter. So, because the water's a little bit murked up, so use something a little bit brighter, maybe has a little bit of flash to it. Use some darker colors, that sort of thing as well, in some of this murky water. And cast across and strip across, strip up some of those runs, some of those deeper runs, go to some of the pools that we have here on the Upper Kern, and strip through theirs. Maybe even use a sinking leader in some of those deeper holes. Might get a nice big brown trout. So the weather right now is gonna be, it's pushing 80 degrees, which is crazy, right? So we'll probably see a little bit more snow melting, possibly. Usually our snow melt doesn't start until the 3rd week of April, but we're getting some warm days. We have some snow melting a little bit, and it's raised the water up a little bit. So the flows right here in this section where I'm at are about 500. So I'm above KR3, which is about 2 miles up from Kernville. And in this section, it's about 15 miles long. The flows are a lot lower because they take water out at the Fairview Dam. They pump it through the mountain, comes back into the KR3. And the flows down there are roughly about 1,000 plus CFS. So not recommending fishing down there right at this time. You could fish the edges, that sort of thing, but I would recommend fishing this section. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, you know, there's about 50% of you that haven't subscribed to this channel. And by subscribing to this channel, it helps the channel grow, and I can keep doing these fishing reports for you guys. So real simple, it's free. Just hit that notifications bell and that subscribe button, and that's all you got to do. And it's really appreciated. So let's talk about the lower Kern. You know, the lower Kern right now, since they're only releasing, you know, 400 CFS out of the Lake Isabella, the lower Kern is kind of like the place to be right now. Water temperatures have bumped up to 60 degrees, and so bass are starting to come alive on the lower Kern. And like I've said before, we've got multiple species down there of bass, smallmouth bass, largemouth bass, spotted bass, and meanmouth bass, which is a hybrid. So we have all these different species, which is kind of cool, that you can fly fish for on the lower Kern. And if you've never experienced it, you know, you got to try it sometime. We float it and guide it. The Kern River Fly Shop guides it and floats it all the time. And especially this time of the year when the flows are down a little bit. Right now they're filling up Lake Isabella, so it's kind of, we don't know exactly when they're going to start releasing water on the lower Kern, but as of right now, the water levels on the lower Kern are the place to be. So something to check out. You know, we're getting some warm weather, which means that the water temperatures are going to warm up. Fish are going to get active on the lower Kern. So something to check out. If you haven't floated it before, you can definitely hire one of the guides out of the Kern River Fly Shop to show you the way, row you down, float with you down the river, that sort of thing. Show you how to fish for the smallmouth and the different bass that we have on the lower Kern. It's just a great experience. And what's funny, you know, a lot of us fly fishers are so stuck on trout that we want to not even try for any other species. And you guys got to give it a try. It's pretty amazing, the fishing on the lower Kern. Just fly fishing for bass in general is a lot of fun. They're mean, they eat trout. So it's a lot of fun to you know, fish for other species besides trout and open up your you know, your horizons and fish for other species. It's a lot of fun. All right, you guys, so a couple things to get out of the way, just some dates that you guys should check out. So coming up on Saturday, April 17th is Trout Fest, and that's put on by the Kern River Conservancy, and there'll be all kinds of vendors there, people showing different things. The Kern River Fly Shop will be there. We'll be doing casting presentations and lessons and that sort of thing, so definitely bring the family and check that out. Also, May 3rd, I'm going to be doing a surf clinic in Ventura, and that is on Saturday, May 3rd. Starts at 8 o'clock. You can sign up if you want to learn how to fly fish in the surf. You can sign up at kernriverflyshop.com. On May 17th, the Southern Sierra Fly Fishers are putting on their annual Carp Fest fly fishing tournament. Got some great prizes, including Yeti coolers this year. So that's something that you guys want to try. It's a lot of fun. It's a big celebration of the carp moving in on the flats, and we go out and try to catch them on the fly, catch as many big carp on a fly. The best 5 wins, with the length being the best length total. So it's a lot of fun. All the carpers from all over the place come on to Lake Isabella and try their hand at Lake Isabella carp. So that's May 17th at Lake Isabella, the Southern Sierra Fly Fishers Carp Fest. Hey you guys, Guy Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, if you want to find out what's going on with the Kern River, stick around. We got some different flows going for sure, and you guys want to know about those.
Hey, Brooke Jeans here today with a fly fisherman guide on the Kern River. Guy Jeans. We're going to Lake Isabella. Copy.